Well, I think so. I hope so. And I think the difference now is since this is
Getting a little swirly up here.
Yeah.
We just went through New York and had the scariest moment of this whole trip. And we were pretty much dead stopped, just inching through at some points. Halfway through North Carolina. We're tired. Tired?
Tired.
Tired. We didn't sleep much last night. Boondocking.
No fan to sleep with. But when you have somebody like this, he needs a fan. No, we need the white noise.
Or else he wakes up.
Or else he wakes up, and you don't want the baby to wake up.
I'm John, and this is Danny, and this is our home, Taterbug. We've been living on the RV for about a year now, and have recently acquired some very precious cargo. Meet Abraham. So subscribe and follow along to watch it all go down as we move around from town to town. Danny and Abe are still asleep. We're gonna get an early start today. I'm shooting for Connecticut. It's 12 hours. If I feel beat before that, we'll go for Pennsylvania, but no New York. Above or below? We record you, do you? Awesome. What's your name? Joe, God bless, brother.
Thank you, man.
Cheers.
Love y'all.
Love you back. The rescue stage right off 95. Halfway through North Carolina. We're tired. Tired?
Tired.
Tired. We didn't sleep much last night. Boondocking. Up about every hour or two, right? Got a longer
No
run.
fan to sleep with.
That's the big sacrifice here with the generator is you gotta turn it off once in a while, and that means the fan's gotta go off. That means you wake
But
up.
when you have somebody like this, he needs a fan because all the white noise
Doesn't
we
work.
need. No, we need the white noise.
Or else he wakes up.
Or else he wakes up, and you don't want the baby to wake up.
That's the Pentagon right there, baby.
Where?
See all the square windows?
Oh, yeah. That's the monument, too, right?
The monument.
Is the tall pencil-looking thingy?
Yep, America's dick. And the rest of the world.
That plane's going right on in. Babe, careful. All these cars are braking. Like crazy braking.
See that guy?
What?
Just swerve through those motorcycle bros.
What are these guys called?
6 o'clock boys. This group of renegades is known as the 12 o'clock boys.
Ah!
Not 6 o'clock. Originating out of Baltimore, their name is in reference to the vertical position these riders attempt while pulling off wheelies, like clock hands at high noon.
What? They're f***ing nuts. Careful, honey, careful, okay?
Yeah, I got it. Dude, they go right down Capitol Hill. Like, they go right down Pennsylvania Avenue past the White House.
And cops just can't get them?
Well, they've killed so many kids trying to chase them down. The city's deemed it's not worth the citation. That day was spent entirely on the road, stopping only for gas and avoiding as many public areas as possible.
We shattered. Our fridge busted open, and our freezer busted open, and we had dressing shatter that was all glass, so we had glass shards everywhere. Our light fixture fell off the wall. Our shelf in our bedroom fell off, and he's going 35 miles an hour.
We spent that night sleeping in yet another Cracker Barrel parking lot, this time waking up a little more well-rested than our previous morning boondocking.
What you doing, honey?
Saging. Thinking about what we're doing here. Thinking about how we're gonna have a safe trip today. Thinking about how I need to wash the windshield.
Blessing Tater.
Yeah, thinking about how it's a mini miracle that nothing really has gone that wrong the whole way here yet. So far.
Bless us.
Ahead of us lies 500 miles to our destination, South Bristol, Maine, where we'll begin our 14-day state-mandated travel quarantine. The reason I'm checking the oil just after a couple days is because we got a pretty nice oil leak down there. So
Let's get your toes actually on the ground. Socks off. 10 toes down to the ground right now.
Right now?
Right now. Think I finally figured out who I am, what my style, what'll keep my soul to the ground. Thinking up, up, up. Keep that ego in clown. Rather clown all out by myself right now. Big man, like my ship is all sound. Like no water on board, like I'm not about to drown. I'ma keep it all 100, man. I'm really freaking out. People listen in now. I'm not just talking to myself. Make me scared. I'm gonna let them all down right now.
Right now?
Right now. Pray I never lose myself. Praying flashing city lights, I keep my pretty boy smile. Pray this all work out. I caught my mama house, so when I look inside her eyes, all that real was worthwhile. Pray my team break ground, so this album popping out. Swear it drop, I'm gonna be right there.
getting a little swirly up here.
Yeah. 0.7 miles towards the right, 1 CD. This is crazy. Yep, toes. Yep. Good job, honey. Really good. Really tight right here, okay?
We just went through New York and had the scariest moment of this whole trip. The Hutchinson's Parkway is full of these low-hanging stone bridges that are really pretty, but we weren't supposed to be on there, and I guess somehow we missed all the signs and Google Maps just gave us a full send. So at one point we're driving, this guy comes by us and he's beeping, he's telling us, like, to waving us over this way on the left lane, we're in the right lane. It was because these bridges, the way they're arched, literally our best shot to get through at this point was to get in the middle. And we were pretty much dead stop, just inching through at some points. Just the antenna scrapage, but for sure the scariest thing, lessons learned.
This trip was different from the others in that we didn't have any fun stops planned or interesting people to meet. Our goal was to get from Florida to Maine as quickly and as safely as possible. After our wrong turn in New York, things got a little easier on 95. They say diesels are better at climbing than gas engines. There were a few hills that we were slow going up through New England, but at no point did Tater show signs of wanting to stop. If anything, this trip has given us a newfound confidence in our rig. It makes the idea of heading out west that much closer. 1,565 miles later, and finally we're here. Welcome to Maine.
We made it.
Emerging right here. Bing bong.
We have full moon right above the church. So, We made it to Maine. 9 hours today. Excuse me. Big, bright, full moon guiding us in, which was good because our headlights aren't the best. Abraham was, of course, the all-star. No problem the whole time. He loves it. Day 12 or 13 of the quarantine on this coastal house that we've been so generously allowed to have been staying at. This is the longest time we haven't been in the RV since we moved on the RV. But there's no jack for it here, so we didn't want to use all our propane run on the generator. We couldn't have. The amount of propane we have, I don't think we could make the generator have lasted the 14-day quarantine required. So up to the cabin we went. Right now I'm just checking the hot water. We got the generator fired up to get the hot water heater going. Got the very, very slow hose finally hooked up to the RV and putting some water in. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Look at that. There it is, it's dead. What am I missing?
Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications on future episodes. Next week, we leave our quarantine cabin for an off-grid camp in northern Maine, 20 minutes south of Canada. Here we help the owner of the camp begin construction on a chicken coop and stage the scene for a massive garden in the forest. Stay wild.
I'm gonna turn the hose back on now.